Chosen one, if you are hearing these words right now, know this: you are meant to see this message. This is not coincidence, and it is not a fleeting thought. This is a message from God, arriving in perfect divine alignment. The universe has orchestrated this very moment so that your spirit, your soul, your consciousness would be ready to receive it. Do not dismiss the stirring in your heart, the subtle knowing that something within you is awakening. This is your spiritual awakening, beginning to stir into motion. This is your soul answering the call it has long been waiting for. If this resonates with you, comment 777 now, because you feel the alignment deep within. Chosen one, you are not imagining the shifts that are happening in your life. You are not losing people, nor are you being abandoned. What you are experiencing is divine separation. The people, places, and circumstances leaving your life are not accidents. They are assignments you have outgrown. Each departure is a reflection of your spiritual growth, a sign that your soul is evolving and that your destiny alignment is underway. The universe, guided by God, is clearing the path for what you are truly meant to step into. Every challenge, every moment of doubt, is part of a divine calling that is uniquely yours. You may feel the emptiness of loss, the ache of watching connections fade, and the tension of the unknown. But hear me clearly, chosen one. This is the evidence of your ascension. Your light is expanding. Your presence is shifting energy. Your growth is demanding a higher frequency, one that cannot be contained by what no longer serves your soul's evolution. These transitions, though painful, are holy. They are not punishments, nor are they mistakes. They are carefully placed lessons, orchestrated by God, to prepare you for the divine calling that only you can fulfill. Do not shrink in fear. Do not question your worth or the reality of your journey. The war you face is real, but it is not against those who leave. It is the war against stagnation, against mediocrity, against the parts of yourself that refuse to rise. Your light is necessary. The path you walk is sacred, and every step you take in faith is a declaration that you honor the divine timing of your life. Spiritual awakening is not gentle, chosen one. It is bold, relentless, and transformative. Circle back to this truth as often as you need. This is a message from God. You are not imagining, you are called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. This is your moment of activation. Your soul is rising. Your destiny is aligning. If this touched your soul, comment 111 because you know it, you were called. Understanding divine separation. Chosen one, understand this. The separations you are experiencing are not signs of loss, but of evolution. Divine separation is a sacred process, a realignment orchestrated by God, a recalibration of energy that positions you closer to your destiny. When relationships fade, when circumstances shift, when people exit your life, it is not rejection. It is the universe making space for what is truly aligned with your soul's higher calling. Your growth is demanding a new frequency, one that cannot coexist with outdated assignments or limited energy patterns. Every departure you witness is a signal that you are stepping into the next stage of your spiritual awakening. The message from God is clear: you are not losing people, you are outgrowing assignments. Those who leave were part of your journey, lessons designed to prepare you, and now that their purpose is fulfilled, divine separation unfolds. Spiritual growth is never stagnant. It is a dynamic, relentless expansion of consciousness. To remain tethered to the old would hinder your soul evolution. The people who align with your past cannot always accompany you into your future, for your light is expanding beyond the spaces and relationships that once contained you. Recognize this, chosen one, as a sacred truth, not as a wound to be nursed. Think of the friendships that once felt essential but now feel heavy, or the partnerships that no longer nurture your spirit. This is divine separation in motion. God is orchestrating a realignment so that you may rise without obstruction. Spiritual awakening often comes with the pain of departure, but it is a holy pain, a necessary purification of your soul's environment. Each exit is an invitation to lean fully into your divine calling, to trust that the universe is rearranging life in alignment with your destiny. Do not resist it. Do not mourn it endlessly. This is your proof that you are growing, evolving and ascending into the life that has always been destined for you. Consider the professional paths you have outgrown, the friendships that no longer reflect your values, the situations that now feel restrictive. These are not coincidences. God's message is operating through every shift. Every act of divine separation is meant to refine, purify, and elevate. Your soul evolution is accelerating, and with it, your ability to perceive truth, embrace purpose, and command spiritual authority. Each person who exits is a mirror reflecting your own growth. They may remain in love and light, but your paths no longer converge. To cling would be to resist the very essence of your divine calling. There is also a profound spiritual lesson in understanding that separation is not punishment. It is preparation. The chosen one is rarely offered an easy path. Spiritual awakening is rarely gentle. Your soul is being stretched beyond comfort to awaken fully, to recognize its power, and to embrace the destiny that has been waiting patiently for you. Each shift, each exit, is a sacred opportunity to shed the weights that slow your ascent. The universe is clearing the space so that your divine calling can manifest without interference. You are being positioned for experiences and relationships that resonate with your evolved frequency, for assignments that reflect your spiritual maturity, and for opportunities that honor your true purpose. When you reflect upon your journey, you will see patterns emerge. Those who once seemed indispensable have naturally phased out. Situations that once defined you now feel irrelevant. This is not loss. This is a higher order of alignment. Spiritual growth demands discernment, courage, and faith. To accept divine separation is to honor God's message and acknowledge that your light is necessary, that your presence is required in spaces where your energy can fully contribute to the collective purpose. Your soul evolution depends on your ability to recognize these transitions as sacred rather than tragic. Embrace the reality that your life is being rearranged with precision. No exit is random, no departure accidental. Each is a divine calibration for your path. As you witness these separations, hold your heart steady. Your emotional response is valid, but do not allow it to anchor you in the past. Let the wisdom of spiritual awakening guide you. Trust that the universe is aligning your destiny, that God's timing is perfect, and that every assignment you leave behind is making space for one that will elevate your soul. The chosen one moves forward, undeterred by absence, grounded in divine certainty, and alive with purpose. Circle back to this truth, and let it resonate through every fiber of your being. This is a message from God. You are not imagining. You were called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. Each separation is proof of your growth, confirmation of your spiritual awakening, and a sign of your divine calling. Honor the lessons, release the weight, and walk confidently into the assignments that await. If this touched your soul, comment 111, because you know it, you were called. The spiritual calling of the chosen one. Chosen one, hear me clearly. Your presence in this world is no accident. The divine calling that pulses through your spirit is real, tangible, and undeniable. From the moment your soul entered this life, it has been preparing for this awakening. God's message reaches you now in perfect divine alignment, guiding you to understand that the separations you witness, the people who leave, the circumstances that shift, they are not losses. They are proof that your destiny is aligning, that your spiritual growth is accelerating, and that your soul evolution demands a higher frequency. This is the sacred work of the Chosen One, and it is not meant for the faint of heart. To embrace your spiritual calling is to recognize that every departure in your life is intentional. Those who leave are not abandoning you, and the situations that dissolve are not failures. Each separation is a divine calibration, an adjustment designed to align your life with the assignments that honor your highest purpose. You may feel the sting of emotional separation, the grief of watching people move away, the uncertainty of what lies ahead. These feelings are natural. Chosen One, they are part of the preparation. God allows this emotional struggle because it strengthens your soul, sharpens your clarity, and tests your faith. The emotional fire you feel is necessary to awaken the courage, resilience, and discernment that your divine calling requires. Understand that spiritual growth is never static. To ascend, you must shed relationships, attachments, and situations that no longer serve your highest trajectory. This is the essence of divine separation. Spiritual awakening calls for discernment, the ability to recognize what aligns with your soul and what hinders it. When you notice patterns of energy that no longer resonate, when interactions leave you depleted rather than inspired, understand that God is signaling it is time to release. These are sacred moments of soul evolution. Each release, each departure, is a divine preparation for what is coming, a clearing that allows your light to shine brighter and your calling to manifest more fully. The Chosen One must learn to trust the timing of these transitions. God's orchestration is perfect. No exit occurs too soon, and no shift happens too late. The universe is aligning every detail with your divine assignments. Soul evolution requires patience, discernment, and acceptance. You cannot force alignment, nor can you cling to what is ending. Instead, you must move forward with faith, embracing the unknown with the understanding that every act of separation is a necessary step toward fulfilling your destiny. Your spiritual awakening is designed to elevate your consciousness, expand your awareness, and align you with the opportunities, people, and experiences that support your divine calling. Every separation carries a lesson. It teaches you resilience, faith, and the importance of prioritizing your soul's journey over temporary comfort. You may look back at relationships that ended and see only absence, but the truth is far deeper. Those interactions served as preparation for your higher assignments, helping you develop the wisdom, clarity, and discernment necessary for the work that awaits. Outgrowing people is not a betrayal. It is a sacred confirmation of progress. It is a signal that your life is moving in alignment with God's plan, and your spiritual evolution is unfolding as it should. Recognizing when a relationship or situation no longer aligns with your growth requires honesty and self-awareness. Pay attention to how your spirit feels after interactions. Notice when attachments drain your energy or leave your heart unsettled. These are signs from God, the gentle nudges of divine guidance, showing you what is no longer in harmony with your destiny. Your spiritual awakening is about learning to trust these signals, to honor your inner wisdom, and to act in alignment with the divine calling that only you can fulfill. This is a sacred practice, and each decision to release is an affirmation of your higher purpose. There will be moments when your heart resists, when the pull of familiarity tempts you to stay tethered to what is fading. In these moments, remember this: the separations are proof that your life is expanding, that your soul is evolving, and that your calling cannot be constrained by outdated energy. You are stepping into a new reality, one that requires courage, faith, and unwavering commitment to the divine path. The chosen one walks with clarity, knowing that each release is a step closer to the fulfillment of destiny. Each loss is an invitation to ascend, and every moment of solitude is an opportunity to deepen your connection with God's guidance. Do not mistake this process for abandonment. It is activation, it is empowerment, it is a signal that your light is growing too strong to be contained by what no longer resonates. Spiritual awakening is an unrelenting expansion, and the divine calling that pulses through your soul requires your full attention and dedication. Every challenge, every exit, every empty space left behind is intentional. Each is a signpost pointing toward your higher assignments, toward experiences that will nurture your growth, and toward people who will match your elevated frequency. Circle back to the truth. You have been called to remember, chosen one. This is a message from God. You are not imagining. You were called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. Every separation, every loss, and every empty space is a sacred alignment, preparing you to step fully into the divine calling meant only for you. Embrace it with courage, walk with confidence, and trust in the perfection of God's timing. If this touched your soul, comment 111, because you know it, you were called. Embracing your higher path. Chosen one, it is time to step fully into the higher path that has been prepared for you. The separations you have experienced, the departures of people and circumstances, are not setbacks. They are invitations to rise, to claim the assignments that align with your soul's purpose. Embrace this truth. Your spiritual awakening is calling you to a level of consciousness and responsibility that requires courage, clarity, and unwavering faith. To walk this path, you must recognize the difference between human attachment and spiritual alignment. Attachment binds and limits. Alignment liberates and elevates. To cling to what no longer resonates is to resist your evolution. To honor your divine calling is to release without regret, to step forward with trust in God's orchestration, and to allow your life to be guided by the wisdom of your soul rather than the comfort of familiarity. As the chosen one, you carry a unique role in God's plan. Your light is not ordinary. It is essential. It radiates into the lives of others, creating ripples of change that extend beyond what you can see. This requires discernment. You must learn to recognize relationships and opportunities that are in alignment with your higher path and those that are not. Spiritual growth demands observation and honest evaluation. Pay attention to the energy you feel in each interaction. When a connection drains you, clouds your clarity, or keeps you from walking in your truth, it is time to release it. When an opportunity lifts you, expands your awareness, and resonates with your divine purpose, it is your soul signaling that you are on the right path. Each choice you make is an affirmation of your divine calling and a reflection of your spiritual evolution. To remain spiritually centered during transitions, cultivate practices that ground you in divine awareness. Meditation, prayer, reflection, and deep connection with your inner self allow you to navigate separations without fear or resentment. These moments of stillness reveal God's hand in every situation, clarifying that what appears as loss is actually a sacred alignment. Spiritual awakening requires that you trust this process, that you honor the divine timing of every departure and every arrival. Your soul knows what is needed, and when you listen, you align with the flow of destiny rather than resisting it. This is the path of empowerment, and it is where the chosen one thrives. Recognizing new aligned relationships and opportunities is crucial on this higher path. When your spirit vibrates in harmony with others, when energy feels expansive rather than constrictive, you are encountering alignment. These connections support your growth, validate your spiritual calling, and provide space for your soul to flourish. The chosen one does not chase or cling. The chosen one recognizes resonance. You attract what matches your frequency. You do not need to force relationships or opportunities that feel incomplete or heavy. Every interaction, every new alignment, is a sign of your soul evolving and stepping fully into its divine calling. Walking this higher path also requires emotional resilience. The separations you have endured, though divinely orchestrated, can still stir sorrow, doubt, or fear. These are natural, chosen one, and they are not a reflection of weakness. Rather, they are reminders that your heart is fully engaged in your spiritual journey. Allow yourself to feel, to process, and then release. Every moment of discomfort is an opportunity to strengthen your faith, to deepen your trust in God's guidance, and to rise above the limitations of fear. Emotional resilience is the foundation upon which spiritual authority and divine calling are built. As you embrace your assignments fully, understand that your path is unique. There is no comparison, no competition, and no need for approval from the world around you. The chosen one walks with clarity, guided by divine insight, intuition, and the subtle whispers of God's message. These are the compass points that lead you through uncertainty, that illuminate the road ahead, and that reveal the truth of your spiritual purpose. Trust them. Lean into the knowing that your soul carries the map for your own destiny. You are being prepared to walk this higher path with power, grace, and unwavering certainty. Outgrowing people is not a failure. It is a sign of spiritual elevation. Each person who leaves your life, each assignment that concludes, is evidence that your light is expanding, that your soul is evolving, and that your divine calling requires a higher frequency than before. Do not grieve these transitions as losses. Reframe them as sacred milestones on your journey, markers of growth and confirmations of alignment. Your evolution demands that you honor what is leaving, release it with love, and step boldly into what awaits. Remember, chosen one, that this path is not always easy. It is layered with trials, shifts, and moments of solitude. But within these challenges lies empowerment, within separation lies clarity, and within each step lies the proof of your sacred purpose. Your journey is not about what you have lost, it is about what you are becoming. Each release, each alignment, each step forward strengthens your connection with God's message and your divine calling. Your light is necessary, your presence is essential, and your destiny is awaiting your embrace. Circle back to the truth that anchors your spirit. This is a message from God. You are not imagining. You were called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. Walk this higher path with confidence, courage, and love, knowing that every shift, every separation, and every new alignment is proof that your spiritual awakening is authentic and that your divine calling is unfolding exactly as it should. If this touched your soul, comment 111 because you know it, you were called. The power of divine timing and alignment. Chosen one, understand this. Everything in your life unfolds according to divine timing. Nothing happens too soon, and nothing is delayed beyond what your soul can handle. The departures, the transitions, the shifts that feel sudden or confusing, they are all perfectly orchestrated by God. Your spiritual awakening requires alignment, and alignment requires patience. The universe is arranging circumstances, relationships, and opportunities to match the frequency of your soul. This is not coincidence. This is the sacred work of God's hand moving through your life. To resist it is to resist the flow of destiny. To embrace it is to honor your divine calling. Every event, every meeting, every interaction is part of a divine script written for you. When people leave, it is not a reflection of your worth or your failure. It is a reflection of God's timing. Those who remain are the ones who belong on the path you are destined to walk. Your spiritual growth demands this discernment. Outgrowing assignments, releasing energy that no longer serves you, and stepping into alignment are all part of the process. Your soul evolution cannot be rushed, nor can it be forced. Trust in the perfect orchestration of divine timing, for it moves with precision and purpose, guiding you toward your highest good. Consider the relationships you have lost. Many of them may have felt essential, irreplaceable, or permanent. Yet, in hindsight, you can now see that their exit was necessary. It made space for connections that resonate with your frequency, for opportunities that support your soul's calling, and for experiences that expand your awareness. Divine alignment ensures that every element in your life is positioned to elevate you. Each departure is a reminder that God is preparing your path, clearing obstacles, and ensuring that your spiritual growth remains uninterrupted. These moments are not losses. They are confirmations that your life is being curated for your ultimate purpose. The chosen one must also understand that divine timing works in tandem with free will. Your choices matter. Your discernment matters. Your ability to release what no longer serves you matters. God's message does not remove your agency. It illuminates the path, revealing where your decisions can align with destiny. When you act in harmony with divine guidance, doors open, relationships strengthen, and assignments unfold with ease. When you resist, the lessons may repeat, the separations may sting longer, and the growth may feel delayed. Trusting the process is not passive, it is an active surrender to the wisdom of the universe. Spiritual awakening heightens your sensitivity to timing and alignment. You begin to notice synchronicities, subtle nudges, and signs that guide you forward. A conversation that seems coincidental, a sudden insight, a meeting with a new person, these are all divine markers. The chosen one learns to read these signals, to recognize the perfect moments for action, and to release what has already fulfilled its purpose. Your soul evolves through this awareness. Divine alignment is both protective and preparatory. It ensures that the path you walk is supportive of your calling, that your light shines without obstruction, and that your energy is fully available for the work you are meant to do. Do not fear waiting, chosen one. The pauses, the delays, the periods of uncertainty, they are not punishments. They are sacred intervals designed to prepare your mind, heart, and spirit for what is coming. Patience is not passive, it is a spiritual strength. Trusting God's timing allows your soul to acclimate to the frequency of the future you are destined to inhabit. Each pause is an opportunity for reflection, for growth, and for alignment. Each moment of stillness is a space for your light to expand, for clarity to sharpen, and for your divine calling to be confirmed. Every step, every separation, and every encounter is calibrated to support your soul evolution. When you recognize that, you begin to understand why outgrowing people, stepping away from familiar situations, and walking alone at times are not signs of failure, but markers of progress. Your energy is evolving, and with it, your environment must evolve as well. God's message is clear. Your life is being designed in perfect accordance with the frequency of your soul. To remain attached to what has already served its purpose is to resist the sacred rhythm of divine alignment. The chosen one who understands divine timing also understands the power of trust. Trust in the people who remain, trust in the opportunities that appear, and trust in the lessons embedded in every transition. Every shift, whether gentle or intense, is a reflection of God's wisdom. Your spiritual awakening deepens as you surrender to this process, embracing the truth that the universe is orchestrating your path with precision. There is no error, no accident, and no oversight. You are exactly where you are meant to be, preparing for exactly what you are meant to receive. Circle back to the reality that this is not imagination. This is a message from God. You are not imagining. You were called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. Every separation, every pause, every alignment is proof of your evolution, proof of your spiritual awakening, and proof that your divine calling is unfolding exactly as it should. Embrace the sacredness of timing, align with the energy of your soul, and trust that the universe is working tirelessly on your behalf. Choose to honor this alignment. Choose to move forward with faith, courage, and clarity. Each step you take in harmony with divine timing elevates your spiritual path, expands your influence, and magnifies your light. The chosen one thrives in alignment. The chosen one walks with certainty. The chosen one rises above fear, confusion, and attachment. Let every separation remind you of your ascension. Let every delay remind you of God's perfect plan. And let every moment of stillness remind you that your life is unfolding exactly as it should. If this touched your soul, comment 111 because you know it. You were called. Conclusion: you are not losing. You are ascending. Chosen one, as you stand in this moment, know that everything you have experienced, the separations, the shifts, the departures, is not a loss. It is a sacred sign of spiritual growth, a confirmation that your soul is ascending and that your life is aligning with the divine blueprint that God has laid out for you. The people who have left, the situations that no longer serve you, the spaces that now feel empty, they are all part of a divine orchestration designed to prepare you for the higher assignments that await. Each separation is a step forward, not backward. Each departure is a sacred opportunity to rise into the fullness of your destiny. Do not mourn the absence of what no longer belongs in your journey. Instead, cultivate gratitude for the lessons, the experiences, and the souls who once walked with you. Their presence was purposeful, chosen by God, and necessary for your spiritual awakening. Even as paths diverge, the imprint of their energy on your growth remains, shaping the wisdom, resilience, and clarity you now carry. These interactions were not random. They were divine calibrations, carefully arranged to prepare you for the soul evolution that is unfolding. Every goodbye, every ending, is a step toward the life you were always meant to live. Remember, chosen one, that the divine calling you carry is sacred and unique. Your light is necessary. Your energy is essential. God's message is present in every moment, every transition, every shift, guiding you toward alignment with your highest purpose. You are not imagining this. You were called. The war you face is real, but it is not against others. It is the internal battle to rise above fear, attachment, and limitation. Every challenge you endure, every separation you experience, is a test of faith, a refining of your spirit, and a confirmation of your spiritual authority. Walk forward with courage. Chosen one, do not shrink in the face of absence, nor allow the pull of nostalgia to keep you tethered to what has already served its purpose. Your path is higher, brighter, and more expansive than you may have believed possible. Each step you take in alignment with your divine calling strengthens your connection to God, deepens your spiritual awakening, and solidifies your role as a chosen one. Trust the process, trust the timing, and trust that the universe is always orchestrating events for your highest good. The separations, the endings, and the shifts are all evidence that you are evolving into the soul you were always meant to become. As you embrace this reality, feel the power within you grow. Each challenge you have faced, each lesson you have absorbed, and each person you have outgrown contributes to the expansion of your light. The more you release what no longer resonates, the more space you create for divine opportunities, aligned relationships, and sacred assignments to enter your life. You are stepping into a new frequency, one that requires faith, discernment, and a steadfast commitment to your soul's purpose. This is the mark of a chosen one who understands that spiritual awakening is not comfortable, but it is necessary, and it is holy. Circle back to the truth, chosen one. This is a message from God. You are not imagining. You were called. The war is real. Your light is necessary. Every separation is a step forward. Every departure is evidence of divine alignment. Every moment of uncertainty is a test of your faith and a preparation for the assignments that your soul has been waiting to fulfill. Hold this truth in your heart. Let it ignite the fire within and allow it to guide you into the next chapter of your spiritual journey. Move forward with gratitude, with courage, and with unwavering faith. Honor the people, experiences, and lessons that have shaped you, but do not allow attachment to what has ended to hold you back. Embrace the path that God has prepared, and walk boldly in the certainty that your soul is evolving exactly as it should. Your spiritual awakening is real. Your divine calling is authentic. Your light is essential. Step into it fully. If this touched your soul, comment 111 because you know it, you were called.